Hi, this is Ursula Renee, back with another story time. So I have a question for you. Can a Christian be cursed? Well, there are different types of curses. From word curses, something that is spoken either to you, at you, about you. There are written curses. You know, some people jot things down. We'll go through each like in a different video. But there are different type curses: foundational curses, generational curses, bloodline curses. And so let's deal with just any kind of curse. Can you be cursed and you be a Christian? Some people say no. So let's tackle that. Now, in my previous video, you know that I like to stand on this scripture, actually two. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. God said this, my people, his people. He didn't mean people of the world, people of Satan, people who doing random lawlessness. He meant his people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So God's people can be destroyed for lack of knowledge. Then there's Proverbs 11:9. Through knowledge, the just shall be delivered. So when you get the wisdom and the understanding, then whatever has you bound, you can be delivered from it. I just heard a pastor say in a teaching, it was about it was a deliverance pastor, a deliverance minister. And someone had asked a question and he responded. He was like, look, the first step in getting delivered is you got to know that something has you bound, because there are some people who just have chunked it up to, well, this is just my lot in life. It's how it's always been. It's what I know. It's what my mama did, or it's what my father did, or, you know, my sister's the same way. I have an aunt, the same thing. Like a generational curse that manifests that people often don't consider. When you go to the doctor and they ask your family history, medical history. So perhaps I had a friend who, and this is common, but I had a friend who we were immediately out of high school, and her cousin, who's a year older, was diagnosed with breast cancer. Her mom had had breast cancer and was in remission. Her aunt had passed away from breast cancer, and then their grandmother had passed away. So we're watching a generational curse manifest, and all of these people are believers. So there's something that must be done. It says, my people die for lack of knowledge. The curse needs to be broken, not the acceptance that, well, you know, the doctor said it's part of the medical history. So, you know, what I just have to do is something physical. Go get an exam. You should do that. You should do the things that are physical. But there's a spiritual battle that must be waged and won to break that curse so that future generations don't experience the same thing. So yes, a Christian can be cursed until they get the knowledge of how to break it. And I was going to mention that a pastor said the first step in deliverance is knowing that something needs to be broken. And so if you know it,